Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 9 of
the first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Taking in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Back to throw here.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go. Moore down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Being chased out left. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Moore. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
His 4th rushing touchdown on the year. His 5th overall. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Play fake. Murray. This one complete to Coleman. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
The Cardinals sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Murray with a 3rd and long. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, see, and trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Completes a Kittle. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Up the middle they go. Moore. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
Give him 32 on the play. Now Murray. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reynolds. Touchdown, Cardinals. Josh Reynolds, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
On second down now, it's Moore. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. He'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Murray back near his goal line. And he slings one that's incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. Murray now to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches a football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Gay is on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive, 4 plays, and the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Moore. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Murray from midfield. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Murray.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
Got a man. It's McBride complete.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
McCaffrey is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. Steps away to his left. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Up the middle they go. Moore. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defender.
Touchdown 49ers. Quez Watkins. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this, to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 1st down, Murray. He's got McBride here over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Murray. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Nick Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. A final shot before half from Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's McBride. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the 2nd half gets started. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Murray now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
To throw again on second down.
Murray, and he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Murray now on first down. Forced out to his left. Throw left side to Reynolds.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. That's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray going to throw. He'll find Reynolds over the middle. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Throwing again on second down. Murray.
That one complete to Joe Reed.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Throw left side, hauled in by McBride.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Murray to air it out again. And he whips that one incomplete there. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Murray now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McBride. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Murray's throw complete to McBride. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. On first down, Murray. Coleman has it here right side.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Oh, what a move. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Murray. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he returns this to the 22.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there, it was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's more, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. And this is caught by Watkins.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
On 2nd down, it's Moore. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 2.
Right back to Pitts again. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a throw here to his running back.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. So for Kyle Shanahan, he had it right, as the challenge is a good one.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. The extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
7 yards there and a first down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Murray. Able to get this one to McBride. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Now Murray goes right back to McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Murray now to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. On 2nd down now. It's Moore. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now this throw caught left side, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Moore. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Now Murray, the hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This is McCaffrey on the give. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Murray. This pass complete to Reynolds. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's got room. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Arizona,
they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule.
And they'll have another home date next week as the L.A. Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Tonight, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Parker. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Returnable for Grant. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson.
And this is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's third down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On third down, Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Losers in the season opener on Sunday, they get that quick turnaround 96 hours later. Here we go. They're back at it. And I've got to think, especially early in the year, that's a good thing for these guys, is it not?
It absolutely is, and we've seen it many times demonstrated over the years. Teams have a rough opening game, have to play the Thursday game. That quick turnaround allows them to go ahead and throw the other game out, focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game 2, so I would agree with you totally on that.
On first down, Mahomes. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From midfield, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now it's Mahomes again. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Looking for Sky Moore that time. And it's third down and 2. Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
The Ravens had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Again, Jackson.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Grant. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Up the gut, Fournette. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Throwing the out route, he's got Parker.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Malik Harrison.
He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Butker's kick here is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Grant. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run with Marshall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now to punt this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. Now a hit and a loose football. The 30, 10, 5. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They go play action with Jackson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Brandon Stevens there on the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Well, Mahomes finding his burner, Hardman for the KC first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now here's Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes buying time to it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 5-yard touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
The last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And a rout is on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. This is Marshall. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've come.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Jackson.
Throw left side complete. That's Marshall.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Now Marshall. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, You might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And here's Marshall. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Play action. It's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Up the middle they go. It's Marshall. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
A slant route caught by Bateman. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Marshall. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Marshall. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. From the 3 now. Here they come on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Marshall. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.
Yeah, he really had a great night throwing the football. 3 touchdown passes. He was totally locked in. He was precise and really willed his guys to the victory.
So for Kansas City, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.